The pro-life campaign works on a daily basis to ensure that any of the attacks towards the right to life of the unborn are dealt with appropriately from a political, legal and medical perspective. We also work to ensure that the appropriate supports are given to groups in Ireland, like for example the Life Pregnancy Care Service, which provides support to women in unplanned pregnancies and single parent families. The pro-life campaign response to the Mary Stopes Clinic would be that we perceive it to be very inappropriate at the present time. Mary Stopes doesn't accept or acknowledge in any way the humanity of the unborn child. It is offering abortions up to 9 weeks. It's important to note that the unborn child has a heartbeat at 3 weeks, it has brain waves at 6 weeks, and at 8 weeks it is moving and kicking in the womb. So, you know, those are things that really need to be addressed, and the Mary Stopes Clinic just doesn't address them. It also doesn't acknowledge the very well known and peer-reviewed evidence showing that abortion has a negative effect on women. Those are issues that it should also address. So I don't think it's appropriate for it to just introduce abortion in the light of those facts. In the south of Ireland we have our own challenges to deal with in the pro-life campaign, and I don't think that the unwelcome intervention by the Mary Stopes Clinic should be allowed to affect those. For example, we need to be given the time and we need to be given sufficient time to address the report that will come back from the expert group, which we're expecting in the next few weeks. And I think we need to ensure that that contains all of the options that it is obliged to come back to the government with, one of which would be to ensure that the status quo is maintained, which is that the right to life of the unborn child is protected while all necessary medical treatment is given to every woman while she's pregnant. The pro-life campaign is waiting on the expert group report as with everybody else, but I have to say that we are expecting it to come back with not the pro-life options, to be honest, because of comments that have been made by the Minister for Health over the last few months, particularly in the light of the Clare Daly Private Members Bill. Now, we know that in Ireland we have the lowest maternal mortality rate in the world. Ireland is the safest place for women to give birth. So if there is any suggestion that abortion needs to be brought in to save women's lives from the report that comes back from the expert group, then we will know that that is being brought out and being said from a political point of view and not from a medical point of view, because it's simply not necessary.